I see what you chaps and chappets, Game Chap and Bertie here.
Yes.
Yes, fellows, and I do see how we have some rather interesting news pertaining to Red Dragon possibilities and other mobs in Minecraft, do we not, old chap?
We most certainly do, old chap. Yes, indeed. You see, one of the Mojang dev team was asked a question by someone, and the question was, hey, is the Red Dragon coming in the release of 1.7 as promised?
Well, I say.
Well, that's what he said. Now, putting 1.7 aside, we know indeed that in October 2011, Mr. Notch himself announced Red Dragons and said, after release, I will totally work on slightly less dangerous dragons that don't destroy the train, etc. And they will be red.
By George, indeed. That was on October the 12th, 2011, fellows. He also said the Ender Dragons will possibly be larger than the red ones, I say, and the red ones won't go through terrain, and they'll be red because dragons are red, you know.
Well, of course, yes, indeed.
Yes.
And of course, since then, the community has sort of had a little bit of a buzz about Red Dragons sometime coming. Now, indeed, 1 year later, or thereabouts at Minecon, Mr. Jeb was asked about Red Dragons. And Mr. Jeb said that he acknowledged the dragon egg currently had no use, and it was possible that it could perhaps be used for Red Dragons.
Well, indeed, that was in 2012, I say. Now, apparently, due to the difficulty of coding the blighters, he said they were not presently a high priority, but indeed they were possibly on the table, you know.
Well, yes, indeed. So we've been thinking they're perhaps on the table. Now, what was the Mojang dev's response? Well, it was that they didn't currently have any plans to add a Red Dragon.
Well, I say, fellows, well, they all go. No, don't cry. Anyway, indeed, somewhat of a disappointment there, fellows. It seems the Red Dragon might be currently off the table, despite earlier assurances that he's on, you know.
Yes.
But all the same, we would therefore ask you the question, I dare say. Which proposed mob are you the most excited by? Now, Bertie, what are the other proposed mobs, old chap?
Well, the first thing, I think some people are going to be spitting fire about this.
Yes. But which other mobs are there planned, old chap?
Well, yes, you see, we haven't really had any mobs as such introduced for a very long time. We've had the Iron Golem, and of course we've had the Ocelot, but of course we mustn't forget the old as well, the good horses.
Well, indeed, old chap.
Yes, indeed. So, what have they said about future mob possibilities? They have mentioned living pigmen, so that's a pigman that's not a zombie pigman.
Indeed, yes.
They have also mentioned fishes fishing around in the sea.
Well, indeed, you'll see originally there wasn't time to make a model for the fishy, but perhaps indeed we might see model fishes in the future at some point.
Yes, indeed. And they have also mentioned pandas.
Panda bears?
Well, apparently, yes.
Well, there we go, fellows. And of course, red dragons, and what else here by?
Gerbils.
Gerbils? Not bloody gerbils! Don't say that, for goodness sake, don't my...
You do that soon.
Anyway, fellows, which of these mob possibilities are you most excited for? I dare say, to vote, dash along to the little thread on our forums, whereby you can put in your opinion using the poll there. Red dragons, living pigmen,
yes.
Fishes,
yes.
Panda bears, or indeed,
Gerbils?
That's it, I say. Just those four. There we go, fellows.
Oh, yes.
So indeed, possibilities of red dragons floating around. I dare say, presently, it seems rather slim, the old possibility, but we shall have to wait and see, you know.
Well, yes, indeed. We'll have to wait and see. But of course, we mustn't get in a flat about it in the meantime.
Well, I suppose I'll hold. But there you are, fellows. Yes. Most interesting Minecraft possibilities. Thank you for joining us in this game, Johnny Buddy. Update pudding of sorts, I say. And we look forward to seeing you once more the next exciting ending good despair. Until then...
Oh, if they don't add gerbils, I'll be seeing red.